Please welcome Carnie Wilson to the show.
Hi, Carnie. How are you? Welcome.
Thank you. Oh, it's so great having you. Look fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having
and
me.
hanging out.
Yes.
What an incredible story.
Can I just start by saying I've never been happier than being on the Vagina Butt Show? I've never been happier. That is.
You know, that's a true honor.
That is the honor. My honor.
Did you get any
My
good
language.
ideas? Now it's only going to get
No,
better.
it's totally. I want a peacock. If I'm gonna do it, I want feathers.
Stay tuned for segment 3.
We should have had you in segment 1, Carnie.
Oh, I totally would have gotten into it. Yeah.
Vagina confidence, right?
Of course.
We aren't going
We
to
all
talk about
should.
vajazzling in this segment.
No.
Okay.
But what we do want to talk about, because you've been very public and open about your weight loss surgeries, and you decided to undergo a second weight loss surgery.
I did. I had a lap band put on over my gastric bypass, so I guess you would call that a band over bypass. I had it January 18th, and I'm very, very happy that I did this.
Well, what inspired you to go ahead and go back for another weight loss surgery?
For me, it's you know, I decided that this year was going to be the year to get healthy. This is my year. After I had children, you know, they say if you're a good mom that you take care of yourself so you can be a good mother to your children. I stopped taking care of myself. It was 2 years went by and I just let things go and I let my health go. And for whatever reason, I just lost that motivation and the ability to feel full. I mean, truly speaking, I would eat food and, you know, a half hour later, I was hungry again, for whatever reason that is.
Which is
emotional,
something,
physical,
if I may
maybe.
ask, though,
Right.
after you had your initial gastric bypass surgery, that feeling of fullness probably came on pretty soon after you would eat your meals, but then that slowly over time dissipated, that feeling of fullness?
You know, I really think it's a combination of my daily habits, reverting back to some old habits of more snacking. I mean, it's really simple: calories in versus calories expended. That's weight. Isn't that weight loss?
Yeah, it is.
So I mean, nobody knows it more than me. It's just I needed intervention again, and I'm not ashamed to say that, because there's nothing that I should be ashamed about getting healthy. This is about my health.
Let's talk about, Carnie, the travels that you've been through, because you had the gastric bypass surgery back in, was it 99?
Yeah.
And then you lost a lot of weight.
Half my body weight.
And you were, at what weight were you at when you were at your lowest?
My lowest weight was probably right there. That was a People magazine cover. It was about 148 pounds there, 150.
And then you regained.
I gained
some of the weight
about
that you
2/3
lost.
of it back. Yeah, I got up to about 235. Yeah, so I wasn't quite at 300 again, but that's me at 235 there. And for me, that weight, this many years later, my feet were hurting again. I started feeling that weighed down, tired feeling where I can't keep up, and I've got 2 young children, and I want to be there for them, you know? I do what I have to do to get healthy, and people can criticize it or they can support it. This is me, and this is my safest and best option.
You've said something that is very valid when you read your story. It's still up to you to make the lifestyle changes that are necessary, because everyone at home has to understand, the weight loss surgery doesn't change a thing unless you change your behaviors.
Oh boy, you have no idea. And the one thing that's really hard for me is, like the gastric bypass, and I hope not now, when they would say, she just did this surgery and it's done for her. You have no idea. When I make lunch for my daughter every day, I make my food for the day. I put my Greek yogurt in there, I put my turkey patties, I'm eating brown rice, I'm not eating sugar or any white flour at all. I mean, this is hard work, but this is like, I want to do this for the long haul. I'm trying to change the way I live my life.
Good for you.
Forever, forever. That's the goal.